What's that about?
So,
This is dumb. And Gunn comes out. What are you, idiot? Oh.
So I love this story. So, Bo, do you notice anything wrong with this?
At first, I didn't. I was like, "What's wrong?" But then, then you see it, right? It's like, what does? Yeah, is that? Is that actually his eyes, or have they been done some sort of post-production Photoshop dealio and just buggered it up? Like, what is going on? Do we know?
So what happened was there was this. Let's just go to here. And we'll turn the volume down. Can't show too much of this. I can only show the bit that I want to show because this has been copyright claimed. So just watch this, Bo.
Okay.
Wait for it. Here.
Right.
just again.
Maybe Superman's got like the chameleon where he can move eyes independently of each other. And can actually get
what's actually happening?
A broader field of vision. It's actually a superpower.
Well, he's got one eye on Krypton, one eye on Iris. What does this look like to you, Bo? Does this look? Oh, and just tell me your thoughts.
I don't know. Well, yeah, somebody in chat says it looks a bit like Jimmy Carr. Yeah. Swivel man. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know why it would do that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's like a post production. They've been buggering about with it digitally, I imagine, and just haven't done their quality control enough. And some sort of glitch or something has been left in there which shouldn't have been, or I got no idea. Because that's not the actor's actual. The actor himself hasn't got a lazy eye, has he?
He hasn't got boss eye.
Boss eye. He hasn't, has he? So, don't know. Or has he? You tell me.
Well, so basically, this dropped. I think this dropped on Sunday. And this
It was a Sunday television spot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, during the football, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
this proper football.
Yeah, shut up. This is a new teaser for Superman, and it dropped, and everyone was like, "Bro, mate, that CGI of his face is wonky. That looks like a bad deep fake, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because it does look a bit like a deep fake, doesn't it? You know, just that again.
Yeah, I actually have just that piece.
Have you?
It just keeps looping. So,
yeah, see,
and it's on screen for quite a while, isn't it? It's not like it's not like a millisecond or just a few frames worth. It's sort of staring you in the eye, pun intended.
Which one?
For a while, yeah, right. Which one? For quite a while, it's actually hard to miss once you've seen it.
Well, but it's not just it. If you look at his arms and his hands and these odd bulges, and I mean, you guys are focusing on rubber.
Really small.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby arms.
Baby arms, yeah. And I mean, in like places where you're not supposed to have muscles. I mean, in Gunn comes out. Do you have that part?
I do, yeah. Well, I wanted to get Bo's thoughts a little bit more, to be fair. But basically, the internet was obviously like, mate, this is rough. You know, people were like, this is rough. And then people that were defending it were like, look, the digital effects, right, the CGI will be finished when the movie gets released. That's what a lot of people were saying. You know, they were like, look, they've got months. All right, this movie doesn't release for months. The CGI will be finished. Okay, the CGI will be finished. It's not CGI, mate.
Oh, it's not?
There is absolutely zero CG in his face, James Gunn said, the director of this movie.
Huh.
People's faces can look different when you put a wide-angle lens up close. The background plate is Svalbard, is 100% real, as is David, the actor. So it's not going to look better in the film.
Again, he makes it clear in his statement. His face is not CGI.
Well, they showed him on a rig, so they have actually shown behind the scenes footage of this generally, and he is on a rig being sort of shunted around for all the flying scenes. But the point is, who the hell signed off on this utter shit and was like, this is good, this is great, this is definitely going to help promote the film. Wow, let's put that in a teaser during football where lots of people are going to see it.
Yeah,
that's definitely what we want to do for marketing. But let alone that, why did you shove a wide angle lens in his face if he looks like he's got a wang eye?
and why and why does he look like he doesn't have a chest? This is why I hate this costume. Right? It's just like this sucks.
I can't get over how like small his arm. It looks like he's got a toddler's arm.
And again, I think maybe you could attribute
T-Rex arms.
Maybe you could attribute that to the fisheye lens that they used, because I'm telling you right now, not only did they not use a proper lens for this shot, that that guy has old man wrinkles in his forehead already. I'm like, good Lord, this is so bad. It's across the look. I mean, maybe that's what Corn Sweat looks like, right? And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's Chuck. I'm like, Chuck is Superman. Or, I'm like thinking there's another actor that could play this character, and this guy, he doesn't look right. The costume looks quite crap. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if there's no CGI, maybe they should put some.
Right, I was going to say that. Yeah, why not CGI it so his eyes are aligned then? So, yeah, it worries me, and they do it in all sorts of things. The argument that they'll make it better in the final thing. It's like, okay, good, but isn't it your job that anything you put out, any trailer or anything you put out into sort of the public, to promote something, it's got to be as perfect as possible, right?
You would think.
Yeah, don't put anything out that isn't good. That's why it always bugs me when they release games that are really glitchy and you have to wait for patches or something. It's like, that's not
day one patch.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not okay to be doing that. I think, call me old fashioned, but yeah, no,
I agree.
It should be probably multiple people's job in a project that's millions and millions of dollars. There should be many eyes. Again, pun intended. Many eyes.
Many eyes.
Should be looking at every tiny detail.
And
picking it apart and making sure it's as the highest possible quality. And who knows whether that just didn't happen or whether they did look at it and were like, that's fine. That's his real face. That's his real eyes. So we're going to go with that. I don't know, but just expect the internet to take the piss out of you then, right?
Well, you'd think, wouldn't you? You would think. Dear oh dear, dear oh dear. This movie has cost significant money as well. Like there was like a tax, like a local state's tax reimbursement form or something like that. And it was again over $300 million that they were supposed to be spending on this film. Just absolutely insane sums of money. I don't know if that's legit. Like we'll have to obviously see, a little bit more when this film comes out. There's a lot involved in this, it seems. This is supposed to kickstart their entire new DC universe. What a terrible way to sort of kickstart it, I guess. Dear oh dear. I just thought this was a good bit of fun. Thought we would look at this because obviously he's no matter like him saying James Gunn has come out obviously to defend himself and be like, no, there's no CGI here, guys. There's no CGI here at all. Just looks a bit weird. And so there's no defense now of this looking like shit. So one, the people that were like, look, the CGI will be finished. It will look good when it comes out. Those people have already admitted it looks like shit, right? It's a tacit admission that it looks like shit because the fact that they're saying no, it'll look better when it comes out denotes the fact that it looks bad now in their opinion, right? So those defending it with that, they're screwed because it's still going to look like this. But then also James Gunn coming out and being like, Well, you just put a wide angle lens in someone's face and it looks a bit bad sometimes. You're like, well, why'd you do it then, you moron? Like, what? Why would you do it? Like, why shove a wide angle lens in his face? Super dumb. Super dumb. So yeah, I just thought it was I just thought this was quite a fun story to shove in here with all this stuff.
It's frustrating to somebody like me because I wanted this to be good. I wanted a proper reboot to DC, and I finally realized the Gunn's a one-trick pony. Because, or at least now he is, because once he got to Guardians of the Galaxy, he landed on a formula that worked.
Yeah.
A group of characters. He can't possibly focus on Superman with all of the other cameos that are basically playing, some kind of Justice League role. This is going to be a hot mess, and Supergirl is the same. I mean, I'm looking at this, with wide open eyes at this point. That I'm seeing it very clearly that he can't do anything but ensembles now. You just can't, because that's the only thing the formula works for. He opened DC with the Creature Commandos, which I thought was not very good. He's been doing that Peacemaker show for a bit. Ugh. This is an ensemble. Supergirl's an ensemble. Everything he's got coming up is an ensemble in DC. He's incapable of focusing on a singular character. And if you want to make DC start correctly, you do it with Superman and Superman only.
Yeah. Oh yes. And
you saw the Starro replacement character already. The fire-breathing dinosaur thing in that spot.
Yeah. He gets a formula and just carries through with it. We've got a super chat here from Zombie Box for $2 over on Streamlabs. He says Lois broke up with him when she found out he was seeing someone on the side.
Oh,
whoa! Zing!
I like it.
He's here all week, people.
Wow. Wow.
And Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle says, once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is very true as well, to be fair. This is very, very true. We will shuffle on now.